Thanks, Technique. I'm truly honored to be here today among all you pointy-headed type people. Like the lady said, I
에밋
labor in the
브라운
field of
나오구나.
porn
언제
stuff.
얘 같은데?
LG, ladies and gentlemen, is a mysterious
I don't even like
little
algae.
biological entity. Through diligent study and countless hours
물어봐야지.
of
Hey, Artie.
experimentation, I believe I have unlocked the
에밋도
secrets
못
of this
봤어.
noble vegetable. And I
Did
am
Emmett
here to
come
present
through
my
here with Carl
discoveries
Sagan?
to our
I saw
disbelieving
them
world.
come out of the Future
LG,
Furnishings exhibit
ladies
not
and
too
gentlemen,
long
is
ago.
the next
But
wave in
no, they didn't leave the
agricultural
hall.
revolution of the 20th
아,
century.
나가진 않았어요.
LG is just loaded with healthful properties. Vitamins A through J.
Is
Is there any way you can delay Emmett's demo? He ran into some last-minute turbulence.
Emmett's already pushed his luck by substituting this electrokinetic what's-this for the mental alignment meter he was supposed to be showing. I can't alter his place on the roster, too. The board would get the idea I was showing favoritism.
아, 알았어.
See you around.
And bursting with
약간
delightful fresh flavor. I invite
얘가
each and
이상한 짓을
every
했어.
one of you to
점수를
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left about a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
헬멧 벗어봐요.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
I
누군지
know you're
뻔히
in there,
그러네.
Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to
Oh,
understand
제-
what
제
you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with Emmett?
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Sonny! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confusing.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic
아니야.
Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him.
But-
if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
최악이다. 벗어나야 돼. 무슨 짓을
Where'd you
했죠?
stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
그러시겠죠.
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
어디
What have you
가셨죠?
done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the hall.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Duteau.
C'est la vie.
잠수함 좀
I
살펴봐야겠네.
think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
티켓을 다 썼어.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
오,
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
오, 다음인데? 좀 좋은다. 개찰구.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
아하, 그러시겠다. 또 다시 물어봐야지. 티켓이 틀리대.
Great.
Hi, Trixie.
Now what can I do you for?
See that bathysphere? Emmett's inside that bathysphere.
That's nice.
Nice? He's a captive.
Of Jacques Duteau?
Of Carl Sagan.
I think I've got what you need. The Hill Valley Expo may prove overwhelming to those of a delicate disposition. If you are feeling confused or disoriented, try these simple steps. 1. Put your head between your knees.
Never mind. Thanks anyway.
이걸 어떡하냐.
Thanks.
힌트를 봅시다. 머리가 안 들어가. 그건 됐고. 오케이. 그래. 잠수부가 티켓을 안 받는다고 말해. 그 생각을 못했네. 엠미쇼이 총괄일자. 가서.
Hey, Artie. That's Carl Sagan in the deep sea diving suit, and he's holding Emmett captive in the bathysphere.
You're making a pretty serious allegation, mister. I'll have to look into it. Right after the show.
This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out.
좋았어.
Professor Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I am only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere. Mon Dieu! What is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
저런 식으로.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is currently closed for repairs.
I'll wait.
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
야야야 이거 어떡하냐. 보스.
Step back! You're tripping the hose!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
다음은 뭐를 하면 될까? 이거 만질 수 있는 게 있나?
It's an old nautical superstition that crimped horse means imminent doom.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not.
누르고 있어 보게. 점점 미쳐가는데. 힌트. 물론 아미티는 이거 다 됐고.
I command you
인벤토리.
to uncrimp that hose.
Funny, you'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
이거 쓸 수 있을까?
Step.
Not from here. He's too far away.
너무 멀어.
He's running out of air, Doc.
and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't do it.
기계 박사님.
I'm only giving this to Emmett.
뒤지는 거 봐.
Sometimes the gears, they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true.
어디 갔어?
Hey, you.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? You know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
어디가?
What's this?
Oh, yeah. Edna made Detective Parker shut down your booth. He says he can't go against her.
Oh, yeah?
Unless we dig up some dirt that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law.
안 돼.
So that's what we'll do.
방해하지 못하도록 어떻게 막어? 막으세요. 언내부츠.
Hiya, folks.
I'm glad Trixie got her old job back. I wonder how she managed it. I'm glad Trixie got...
이거 할 거야. 트릭시.
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do you for?
나 풀려났잖아.
Did you see me rescue Emmett from that bathysphere?
Yeah, you mean to tell me Carl Sagan stuck him in that thing?
Uh-huh.
Right under my nose. Some goddess I turned out to be. Well, anyway, he looks okay now.
다른 거 없나?
Thanks.
충격인데. 목말 케이크.
Oh, hello, Smirnoff.
Not sure what that'll do. Recording Edna on the plan is a great idea, but I probably should be a little more subtle about it.
어떻게?
Amazing, isn't it?
Does it work?
Nah.
여기에다가 여기 놓을 수 있을 것 같은데.
Not sure what that'll do.
아,
I probably shouldn't play this back for Parker until I have something juicy about Edna on it.
에드나.
Hey, Emmett, mind if I talk to your ex for a minute?
Could you? The detective and I need to have a rational conversation about my invention.
Are you implying that I'm irrational?
Come on, Edna.
아. 나
I haven't got time for this.
That's funny. Soon.
알았어. 아니야. 미래의 집 여기다 놓을 수 있나? 시계다.
Not sure what that'll do.
미래의 기차.
Not sure what that'll...
들어봐. 짜란. 난 플래티늄이야. 이거 봐봐. 안 맞지?
Not sure what that'll do. Not sure what...
아쉽네. 그걸 어디다 둘 수 있을까? 안내부지.
Hey, Trixie.
Ooh, a chrysanthemum.
뭐지? 과자 주기.
Not sure.
트릭시.
Not sure.
아, 안 돼? 어렵네. 그럼 이걸로. 전화 부스.
Okay, call me a snoop.
오. 아, 오케이. 나 애나.
Oh,
Mind if I cut in?
but you...
좋았어.
Why are you still involved in Emmett's life? I thought you broke up with him.
I did, but then your friend Mr. Sagan told me about your scheme to interfere with our romance. Not a very nice thing to do, Comrade Smirnov.
You don't really think Emmett's gonna want you back after you crushed his heart and tried to stop his demonstration at the expo, do you?
Not at first, no. But eventually he'll realize I've got his best interests at heart, and he'll come running back to me like one of those dogs he loves so much.
You hate dogs.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
아니요, 당신 싫어하는 이유가 있어요. 이유가
Why'd
뭐죠?
you go and get Emmett's invention sealed up like that?
I had no choice. Once Mr. Sagan told me about your attempts to radicalize my poor Emmett, I knew I had to stop him from going through with your dangerous invention.
But it's his invention, and it's not dangerous. Okay, maybe it's a little dangerous, but only to
어쩔 수
him.
없어요, 위험한 거는.
That's for the authorities to decide.
Have you seen Mr. Sagan around here anywhere?
No, and I wouldn't tell you if I had. He's more than a little scared of your anarchistic tendencies.
Why is
뭔가요?
Parker so willing to do your bidding?
Well, the good detective knows that he owes his current rise through the ranks to my reporting on his behalf.
Oh,
He also knows that I could just as easily pen an expose about his previous nights of drunken debauchery and evidence tampering.
you're blackmailing him?
Reporters don't blackmail, Mr. Smirnov. We look out for the public interest.
위험하네, 이분도.
Did you see? Trixie Trotter got her old job back.
Oh, I know! I tried to have it out with Arthur McFly, but he refuses to explain himself. Apparently, he discovered some sort of loophole that allows that Canadian to retain her position. Well, the Ladies' Decency Society shall hear about this. Make no mistake.
I know your deep, dark secret.
Secret? What secret?
오. 마녀라고 얼굴에
Ruthless,
써있어요.
manipulative, and power-hungry.
In the service of a higher cause, one sometimes has to stoop to low tactics. But I'm sure you already know that, Comrade Yakov.
뭐야? 러시아니가. 난 다.
I know your deep, dark secret.
표정은 예리하지만.
Pretending like you wanted to put Kid Tannen away when all the time you were working for him.
Oh, how preposterous.
오.
I know.
잘 피하네. 사실
Those
도둑이잖아.
charities you were working for, they were all just a front. So you could wriggle your way into those orphanages
And steal their piggy banks?
Right. I know your deep, dark secret.
마녀라고 얼굴이 써있어요. 그치?
Come on, Edna, confess. You're the speakeasy arsonist.
I refuse to even dignify that accusation with a response. Huh.
그러시겠다.
I haven't got time for this.
That's funny. Soon Emmett and I will have all the time in the world.
가만두지 않겠어. 미래 여행을 하면서 밝혀지지 않은 사실을 밝혔네. 미래의 개찰구. 빙뽕. 플래툰이라서 다행이다. 초록색! 전화기를 실험해서 다니네. 근데 말이 아래로 새 나갈 텐데. 미래부스.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
아. 그냥 사람.
This is Anthony. I'm looking for a friend of mine, Mr. Closeoff.
Closeoff?
Yes, first name Oliver.
Oliver Closeoff? Listen, kid, I didn't just fall off the poutine truck. Who is this really?
Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
아, 뭐야. 말장난하고 없어. 초록색.
In the house of the please recite the
시간이 거의 다 됐나? 미래부스.
Klondike 42.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
It's me, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sagan.
Edna.
Can you get Edna on the phone for me again?
You got it, Mr. Sagan.
Mr. Sagan? What happened? I thought you were distracting Emmett.
I was? Oh, yes, of course I was.
Then why apology?
What can I say? I was outsmarted.
Well, that puts a...
Yes.
이거다 봐라.
No, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
잡았다. 오, 안 돼.
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit, hey, folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
오, 어떡해. 오. 빨리. 화분. 달려.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
드디어 때가 왔어. 이거 줄까? 에미드.
Oh, hello.
I brought your static accumulator like you asked.
Great! But it does me no good so long as I can't get up to my electrokinetic levitator.
그럼 이건 드려야겠다.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? I'm busy trying to keep Emmett from letting you lead him into the biggest mistake of his life.
Mistake? My biggest mistake was...
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Edna? You're the arsonist?
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Emmett?
You're on your own, darling.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
도망간다.
You know, one of these days I should really stop falling for that.
Not to sound callous, but does this mean I can demonstrate my invention?
Let's take that as a yes.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techni, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
He's been hard at work dreaming up gizmos and banging them together in his garage. And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today? It wouldn't be the first time the world was changed by a kid barely
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Whoa.
Block bearings, block bearings. Raised position, check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
Don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown!
Objection! Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Letter Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity! I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father! Where is he? Hand him over this instant! You can't hide from justice!
어떻게 하면 좋을까? 아. 녹말 케이크.
Not sure what that'll do.
You don't think you can shelter him?
얘 무슨 꼴불.
Come on, Mr. Judge, sir. You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I am stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you?
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. You dare to disobey a direct order?
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
누가 말하래? 이제 어쩔 건데?
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan. Just go deal with them. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
뭐 안 해 아무것도.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
아, 판사씨.
I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I guess so, yeah. If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
그게 아니죠.
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always thrashing.
몽둥이가 무슨
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
왜 안 돼?
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm counting to 4.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
아니야, 들어준대.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well...
At least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be
What's
young.
understand?
You don't know what it's
You're
like
a
to have
big, overgrown
dreams, to have
baby who
ambitions
wants
so
everything
great
his
and
own
so
way.
powerful that they've
Scratched
got a
you.
life of
I
their
should have
own.
scratched you.
And it's
Instead
all
of
you can
letting
do to
mother
hang on
indulge
for
every
dear
word of
life
you.
while they
How can we be
gallop on where they
뭐든지
must.
못 알아먹겠잖아.
This is America, Pop.
If
And
I
in
was not getting
America,
to
a
age,
person
my
doesn't
father would have
have
given
to
me
do
a
what his
sound
father
thrashing.
did.
And
Isn't
good
that
for
why you
him.
came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
이럴 어쩜 좋아.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
시연애가 중요해요.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Emmett's just
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
당연하죠.
Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, and maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language with only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me. And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
뭔가 결국 판사님의 아버지도.
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to.
드디어 걸렸어.
Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
오, 다시 됐어.
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
아버지, 네가
He
엄마를
says you get
닮았대.
your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
뭐라고 그랬어?
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad... Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
So,
그래도 아빠가
you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
무슨 소리야 이건 또. 갑자기 왜 이렇게
You're
전개가
gonna
돼?
change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
과연 날 수 있을까? 오, 부드러워.
Look at this! He's flying! My Emmett is flying!
이거 빠진 것 같아. 떨어지고.
Hey! Hey, stop! Get back here!
헐, 저것도 그대로 가는 거 아니야?
You okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
왜 그래?
But...
Move! Move! Marty!
헐. 어떻게 된 거야?
Oh my god! Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium,
클레임,
titanium,
파시트.
ruthenium,
I'll get help.
newspaper.
What? You mean...
설마.
Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
아니야. 시간대라서.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
타임머신 어떻게?
Doc, come back. Doc?
머리가 바뀌었어.
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Emmett, is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
사회
And
실패인가?
you're not discouraged?
Discouraged? By what? You mean what happened in there? Oh, that was a learning experience. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of
사람이
knowledge.
너무 완전 긍정적.
Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
좀 문제가 있죠.
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
Carl Sagan.
It was Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you.
아하.
What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
글쎄.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, yeah? Try me. What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. Don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett, where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can't understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise.
이분도 미래는 어떻게 돌아가?
Wait, I will see you again, right?
I guarantee it.
뭐야? 갑자기 이 엔딩은? 누굴까?
Yeah, it worked.
오, 박사님이다.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
야, 이 세계 대박. 어떻게 대답해드려야 돼?
I came to stop you from marrying Edna.
Edna Strickland? I could never marry her. I mean, she was my first love, but after she broke my heart and tried to sabotage my career, I never saw her again. Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
누구야 이건 또?
Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his pop on an early grave.
헐.
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
That car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well...
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott!
최악의 상황이다.
Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
헐.
Uh-oh.
사라졌어. 헐.
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
이럴 어째. 차가 어디서 사라졌다.
Well, now you two look mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
길을 잃었어요.
Where exactly are we? We're a little lost.
Furthest point of my rounds, that's where you are. About 25 miles outside of Hayesville. Take a wrong turn, did you?
In a manner of speaking.
Tell us.
힐밸리가.
We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
When did Hill Valley go away?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
어떻게? 왜?
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Can I drive?